Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning to one and all. Good morning to Manchester. Good morning to all in Saturday. Wake, sleepy heads, rise and shine. This is a very unprofessional spoken English right now from Learn English with KMD platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. How are you people doing today? I'm doing pretty well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you all had your breakfast? Well, I'm talking about the first meal of the day, breakfast, and I keep reiterating, I keep telling you people time and again, I keep running it for you people time and again that skipping breakfast is not a mistake, it's not a blunder, it's a Himalayan blunder. Never ever skip your breakfast. Always start your day with breakfast because breakfast is the first meal of the day. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning to every magic of you. Good morning to all in Saturday. Good morning to one and all. Wake, sleepy heads, rise and shine. Back again and right again. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my domain. Well. I'm back again with 10-minute slot session. As far as 10-minute slot session is concerned, you know, the session is exclusively meant for idioms, phrases, and advanced vocabulary. Well, the first idiomatic sentence, remember, talking about as far as 10-minute slot session is concerned, you know, is to one's heart's content. Whereas to one's heart's content to one's heart's content means until one feels satisfied. For example, I listen to your music. I listen to his music to my heart's content. I listen to his music until I feel satisfied. Let us laugh to our heart's content. Let us laugh until we feel satisfied. Let's go and sit. Let's go together somewhere where we can sit and talk to our heart's content until we feel satisfied. Let her weep to her heart's content. Let her cry to her heart's content. Let her sob to her heart's content. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning to every man, check of you. Good morning to one and all. Good morning to all in Sunbury. Wake, sleepy heads, rise and shine. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm talking about idioms in the first idiomatic sentence. Remember, talking about as far as 10 minutes session is concerned, you know what is to one's heart's content. Moving on to the second idiomatic sentence. Remember, talking about as far as 10 minutes session is concerned, you know, to hit the road. What does to hit the road mean? To hit the road means to start a journey. Yes, you heard me right. To hit the road means to start a journey. For example, time to hit the roads, time to start a journey. Children are ready. Children are all set to hit the road. Children are all set to start a journey. The rain has slackened. The rain has receded. The rain has come down. The rain has stopped. The rain has abated. Let's hit the road. Let's start a journey. Moving on to the next idiomatic sentence, remember, talking about as far as 10 minutes long session is concerned, you know, as bolt from the blow, like a bolt from the blow. What is like a bolt from the blow mean? Like a bolt from the blow means, you know, something unexpected, a big surprise. For example, the news of his assassination. The news of her assassination came as a bolt from the blow. The news of her assassination was a big surprise, was something unexpected. The news of his accident came as a bolt from the blow. The news of his accident came as a big surprise, something quite unexpected. The news of his death, the news of his sudden demise came as a bolt from the blow, as a big surprise, as something quite unexpected. The news of his resignation came as a bolt from the blow. The news of his resignation came as a big surprise, something quite unexpected. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Molly, to welcome you to my channel, Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Well, the next idiomatic sentence or advanced vocabulary, remember, talking about as far as 10 minutes long session is concerned, is by Shank's mare or by Shank's pony. What does by Shanks mare mean? Or what does by Shanks pony mean? But Shanks mare, but Shanks pony means by work on food. Well, you got right. For example, I go to college by Shanks mare. I go to college by Shanks pony. I go to college by walk. I go to college on my food because my college is at a stone throw distance from my home. My college is at a hair's breadth from my home, and I go by Shanks mare. I go by Shanks pony. Moving on to the next example with Shanks mare and Shanks pony. For example, bikes are prohibited from here, bikes are not allowed from here, then we shall have to go by Shanks mare. We shall have to go by Shanks pony. We shall have to go by work. We shall have to go on food. By Shanks mare, by Shanks pony. To go to college, by Shanks mare or Shanks pony, do let me know your answers in the comment box below when you get the chance to watch this 10 minutes live session exclusively for idioms, phrases, and advanced vocabulary. Well, as far as 10 minutes live session is concerned, remember talking about a couple of advanced words. Like the first word, remember talking about is dilapidated. What does dilapidated mean? Oh, we got the spelling of dilapidated, D-I-L-A-P-I-D-A-T-E-D, dilapidated. What does dilapidated mean? Dilapidated means, we're in a state of disrepair, of ruin as a result of age and neglect, old and in poor condition. Dilapidated. What does dilapidated mean? Have we got the meaning of the word dilapidated, and how do we use it in a sentence or in a couple of sentences? Here are a couple of examples. There are many dilapidated houses in my locality. There are many old, ruined, and in poor condition houses in my locality. There are many old and dilapidated houses in my locality. He lives in a dilapidated apartment. He lives in an old and ruined apartment. He drives a dilapidated old car. He rides a dilapidated old bike. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have enough money to go for a new bike, so I ride a dilapidated old Activa bike. I'm making do with it because I am broke. I don't have enough money to go for a new bike. I can't afford to go for a new bike at this point in time because I'm a gentleman at large. I have no job. I left my job, cold turkey, and I'm in a pretty pass. I am in big trouble, and I'm finding it very hard to make both the ends meet, and I'm finding it very hard to meet my regular expenses, and I'm working like a B-word to meet my regular expenses. I'm completely broke, and I can't afford to go for a new bike, so making do with a dilapidated old bike. I ride a dilapidated old bike. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Moving on to the next idiomatic sentence or advanced vocabulary. Remember, talking about us for 10 minutes live session is continuous. Gullible. What does gullible mean? Well, all you people out there, gullible means a person who's narrowing at an assent. For example, are you gullible? He is gullible. She is gullible. Gullible women or targets of salesmen. Moving on to the next word. Are you gullible? I wanted people to answer this question more in the comment box below. Yes, I'm gullible. No, not gullible. The opposite word for gullible is astute. A-S-T-U-T-E. And what does astute mean? Astute means someone who is sharp and intelligent, opposite to gullible. Are you gullible? Yes, sir, I'm gullible. No, sir, I'm not gullible. I am astute. Are you astute? Yes, sir, I am astute. No, sir, I'm not astute. I am gullible. Remember, the opposite word for gullible is astute, sharp, and intelligent, and gullible is naive and innocent. Moving on to the next word, we have garrulous. Garrulous. What does garrulous mean? Garrulous means talkative. A person who's a chatterbox, who keeps chatting, who is loquacious, who spends most of his time talking about stupid things, who always talks nonsense, is a garrulous. Are you garrulous by nature? Yes, sir, I'm garrulous by nature. No, sir, I'm not garrulous by nature. I talk, but I always talk sense. I never talk nonsense. Garrulous. Moving on to the next word is gregarious. And how do we spell the word gregarious? Gregarious. Gregarious. And what does gregarious mean? Gregarious means a person who's sociable by nature, a person who loves to go to parties and who loves to make friendship with new people, or who loves to make new friends. Gregarious. Gregarious. And here are a couple of examples. We human beings are garrulous and gregarious by nature. We love talking. We love meeting new people. We are not like animals. Animals are not garrulous. They can't talk and they're not gregarious by nature. They don't like to stay in a group. And finally, thank you very much. Hi, hello, good morning. This is a 10-minute slot session. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Thank you very much for joining me live today, Salim. And finally, thank you very much. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well today. So garrulous. We human beings are gregarious and garrulous by nature. We're talkative and we're sociable by nature, whereas animals are not gregarious and garrulous by nature. Well, it's time for me to call it a day because it's been more than 10 minutes since I've come live. So time for me to call it a day. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at the same time, the same channel. This is a very unprofessional spoken English writer, KMD.Idioms, signing off. Bye.